Hi, I'm Joan, and my DM could not be here today, Brian, and he's working, and I know that all the guys enjoy being around him because it's like he's like a lot of light, and he makes the guys laugh when things are too serious. He lightens everything up. But that's what it's all about, is being light inside. And when you start being heavy, that means there's a lot of stuff that needs to be released. That just starts building up. And when you start holding it in, you hold it in here, you can't speak, it gets held in your heart, and it takes away from your sun, that fire that surrounds you, and then your creativity's lost, okay? And it's like you're just all out of whack. So when you can make another person, another being, and touch their life every single day, that's what it's all about. That's elevating frequency. And you're elevating your frequency. We're pioneers to this earth right now, this new green earth that's evolving. And there is a lot of craziness out in the world. But you know what? We are here. I believe this 100%, okay? How could you not believe it? I mean, you believe stuff on TV or you see stuff on TV. It's like, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That technology is already here. So what we're here to do, okay? We're here to pioneer this earth, all right? And that comes with elevation. And you cannot sit and do the same things over again, okay? And you heard it many times, and expect something different, okay? That's like stirring the same pot with the same issues you have in a relationship, and you don't move past them. Because when you can't move past that in a relationship, then you're staying in the same spot. And is that where you want to be? Do you want to be in a constant state of like purgatory? You know what? I want to be up here, okay? That's where I am with Brian, okay? With I call my DM, and only because he is my divine masculine, and we grow together. And it's like, I have a lot of growing. He has growing to do, but you know what? You talk about stuff, okay? You really think about it, because everything comes out of respect for the other individual too. And if you can't respect them, all right, you don't show respect, then why are we staying here? Okay, it's time to leave, because you got to like clean it up, move on, because it's all about elevating frequency. I know that sounds tough and hard, but you know what? Get over it, okay? That's what you got to do, all right? To have a lighter life, okay? To be light. And I can't explain how good that it feels just to know that when you realize what it takes to get out of the matrix, and when you start elevating, then when you come across a person that you know is like, no, that shit's not happening, right? It's like you pull away, because you're tested all the time. And God gives you tests, and that is the absolute truth. He will give you a test. Are you going to like release, okay, what you need to? And a lot of this releasing is all from, it is like generational ties that we have, okay? And that comes back from our ancestry. And, if you can't break those old cycles and those habits, okay? Firm believer that you come back, okay? And when you come back, it's about releasing those things. And it's like you've got to live them, because that is your test to see how you're going to do to move on, to move out of the matrix, okay? If you're in the matrix, remember, you're in like this, that's it, okay? You're controlled. But as soon as you know how to exit that, all right, that's what we're doing. And that's what 528 frequency is all about, because as boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, husbands, wives, it's like you got to know, just know that you got to come from love. And that is what the 528 frequency is all about. And I say adjust your dial, because no matter what, you have to adjust your dial. And if you don't, you'll get all kinds of static. So you always have to be tuned in, okay? Be tuned in to where you're at. Not like, not someplace else when somebody's with you that you love. It's like, what if that person dies? What if that person disappears, okay? Then what? It's like, that was more important, the phone was more important than what your relationship is. And it's not occupying all the time. It's being in tune and in the zone with your partner, whoever that might be, okay? So, I mean, and it's all about growing. And I love Brian. I absolutely do. And he knows I'm a handful, but you know what? We're working through everything. And, you know, he's got his things too. But all in all, you know what? We've worked through it. But, you know, there's always going to be something thrown at you. So you got to think, how are we going to deal with this? Are we going to handle it in the same way? Okay. But you got to do something different to change the narrative. And doing something different is changing the way that you continually do something. Okay. So that's where we're at, and that's what this Adjust Your Dial's all about. So I love you guys, and this is the Joan and Brian Frequency. See ya.